What's up, guys? Good morning to you. Hey, I already got one up and running. I just got them all loosed this morning. I put my pistol on. Got the old judge this morning. Bug spray and a pistol. That's what you gotta have around here. Cold this morning. See my breath, thank the Lord. And so I'm excited about that. Good cool weather. So I usually keep in my pistol. I usually keep a variety of ammunition in here. I got 45 long Colts. I got 410 buckshot, and I got 410 birdshot in there. And this morning, rabbit season comes in today. Around here, I got some puppies on the ground. So if that rabbit gets close enough to me this morning, I'm gonna try to knock him off with this 410. Now here's the thing about a 410 judge. You're not gonna hit him out yonder. That ain't happening. 410 judge for rabbit hunting. What's up, KC? KC, man, I looked in the book today. Rabbit season come in today. North Carolina. October 18th. I know we was talking about it last week, thinking that it came in on the 10th, but it actually comes in today. So good thing people ain't been shooting rabbits like crazy. But anyways, so I got some young dogs out there, and if old Mr. Rabbit happens to get close enough to me today, I'm gonna put the judge on him and see what happens. So, what's up, Russell? Hope you're doing well, my friend. For those of you looking on there, if you see that name right there, see Russell, you want to know something about some extreme dog fuel, that's the man right there. He's out there. He's in the know, you would say, when it comes to extreme dog fuel. I promise you, that's what my dogs were powered by this morning. I don't know. I guess y'all can hear him, right? Right? What's up? What's up, Elijah? I guess y'all can hear him. They chunking his hind end this morning. I can't believe it. We got good enough service to go live this morning. Usually right here I don't. I thought I'd give it a try though. They are chunking his hind end this morning. I got to reset my hunt. I didn't redo my hunt this morning. It helps me keep up with what's going on around here. Fog was lifted over yonder, but it's back again. Tell you what, I don't know if y'all know it or not, man, they jamming. Oh, that's why I'm here, Jason. That's why I'm here for you right now. You hear a little something, good Lord willing. Ain't God good though? I tell you what, he took care of us this weekend. My family, we was away this weekend up in the mountains, and blessed us up there with family time and things that we needed. I got 2 daughters that are partially sick, but I think they still had a good time. We didn't even do nothing. We just hung out. Pretty much that's all we did. But God's good, and his grace is sufficient for all. They tearing him up this morning. That little puppy, I know I wasn't live yet whenever that I was getting dogs strapped up in the box, but that little female Snowball, she jumped that rabbit. Grab my drink. Yeah, I know I can't move you around any, we'd walk up that way. That's 12 dogs on the ground right there. 12 dogs. That's the largest pack I've run. I can't tell you how long. That's all my collars. Well, actually, that's more than all my collars. I got one running naked. Marisol got her back out here today. She hadn't run since she's been on pups. She's in there. Let's see. Man, they rocking his hind end. Pack speed right now is about 5.6. Individual speed is had to wait for him to get lined back up again before I can get that. So what's up, Master? What's up, Rufus? Jackson, good morning to you. They made a little turn right there. They slowed down some, didn't they? Thought I heard another pack of Beagles running. Might be a house dog. I can't tell you. Let's see what this morning. KC just sent me a picture. Right, I appreciate that, KC. He just sent me a picture right there. It said the 12th that rabbit season came in. My book says that it comes in today, on the 18th. I even screenshot it. I didn't look it up in the book. I ain't got an actual book. Well, I got one, but I don't know where that son of a gun's at. Broke that rabbit tracks broke down right now. Big bow. Must be a house dog. There they go. Grace has got him up. Yeah, I got it right there, KC. Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, I looked at it this morning on the, or was it? Yeah, I looked at it last night and this morning on Google on North Carolina Wildlife page, and it said October the 18th, and the fox and all that stuff comes in. Either way, we safe, ain't we, from today forward? Either way, whichever one it is, we save your book or mine. Either way, or the internet. There must be somebody's house dog out here over yonder barking. What's up, Josh? I got your lanyard too, Josh. I'll have that Saturday or one day this week if you're coming down to run deer dogs. Can't stay long today. I got to go meet a guy for lunch. Line up a handful of spots. I'll ride down one night. What for? Ride down one night. What we talking about? You talking about coyote hunting, Brandon? They sound like they're cranking him back up out there. Tell you what, that little Jigs female, that Snowball female, she ain't too bad. She's doing a good job. She's going home. I guess she's going home in a couple of weeks. She's supposed to stay through until November the 1st. Old Rabbit started doing this right here up there. He's twisting on them up in there. That's what I want him to do. These little twists and these little turns. Make it all right for him. Make it good for them. What say, Robert? Good morning to you. Up there in New Hampshire. I'm sure y'all's weather's a little cooler than ours this morning. I ain't gonna stay on too long this morning, but I am gonna make another video. Do a video for YouTube, and so it'll be a different video. So y'all can tune into that. Remember, if you hadn't already, go to YouTube, subscribe to the page, like the page, do all that stuff that it wants you to do over there. I appreciate it. And share this video right here out to whomever, where, Beagle page, private page. Send it wherever you want to send it. No matter if it's a good video, bad video, I don't care. Y'all know how I am. I ain't got no shame. Good days and bad days, they all the same. They mess around here and lose that rabbit or catch him more. He's making too many short circles. That's all he's just making little bitty short circles right over there. That rabbit's gonna have to come out like right there, KC. He's gonna have to be like right there. But if he comes out, I'm gonna give him a go now for them puppies. I didn't bring no shotgun or nothing. I got my old 410 pistol. Every now and again, whenever I'm running, they'll come out and they'll run right down this little road. Right down this little edge, right here. But that rabbit's got up in there and started doing some little small circles, so they're gonna have to get him flushed back out. I know a lot of y'all's on those Beagle pages and see a lot of the same stuff that I see on there. I seen last night where a guy on there asked a question about a jump dog. What's the definition of a jump dog? And are there any more left? So I stick to the old timers. You know, I go along with what the old timers are. I'm fourth generation Beagler, and you know, I know some old timers. I know some guys that's been dead a long time that was old when I knew them, and it would be well over 100 years old now if they were still living. That's a lot of rabbit knowledge right there that I had the pleasure and the opportunity to be able to hunt with and learn from whenever I was just a young chap. And me and my brother both, and some other young guys that I knew back then. And everybody's got their own thing. I posted on his page right there when he asked that question. I said, I can tell you what it's not. I can't really, you know, everybody's gonna have a different definition of a jump dog, what a true jump dog. I told him, I said, I can tell you what it's not defined is, and that's for sale, cheap. Not gonna be cheap if you can find it. And if you do find one, you find a true jump dog and he's under $10,000, he ain't no jump dog. I don't care what nobody says. Cause I've got two right now, and I would not sell them son of a guns. You couldn't buy them for $15,000 a piece. You just couldn't do it. And y'all know that. A lot of people know that. I turned down $11,000 on the tailgate for one of them. But you can't get jump dogs. I mean, you can't train them. You can try to breed them, but it's just a luck of the draw. And then you got to be educated enough, or I ain't gonna say educated enough. Then you got to be seasoned enough to realize what you got. You know, that it's not just your average good rabbit dog. You got to be seasoned enough to be able to realize that. And then you got to capitalize on what the dog knows instinctively and in its own mind. You got to be able to do that and then train that dog for that. So in other words, you want to exuberate the skills that the dog's already born with. And that's how you get a jump. See, back in the old days, the old timers, what they did is that, and without even realizing what they were doing, what they did was they turned out like my daddy, my grandpa, my all them. They would just cut the dogs loose, and then the dogs would stay out there, and then they would realize, hey, old Sally or old Sadie or old such and such is jumping all the rabbits. But then they still wouldn't call that a jump dog. See, old timers didn't. The one that jumps the most rabbits ain't the jump dog. How you like that? How y'all like that right there? The one that jumps the most rabbits is not the jump dog. Some of y'all's leaned back on your seat right there at work talking about, oh crap. They still running him over yonder. The one that jumps the most rabbits is a rabbit jumping dog, okay? But it ain't the jump dog. Old timers wouldn't call that the jump dog. They just call it a good rabbit dog that jumps a good dog that jumps rabbits. And that's what the truth is. Old timers didn't look at it that way. Because y'all know as good as I know that any dog can jump a rabbit. If he knows what he's looking for, if he's out there hunting, sooner or later he's gonna jump a rabbit, or he might jump 5 rabbits in one day. But here's the problem with calling a dog a true jump dog. Here's the problem with calling a dog a true jump dog. Oh, when it's just a dog that jumps a lot of rabbits. The problem is when you take that dog right there out of that pack, and you take that dog out of that pack where he jumps a lot of rabbits and he throws him into your pack. Say he throws him into Robert's pack or throws him into KC's pack or Antoine or Vince or Scott's pack. So this man over here has got a dog that he calls a jump dog. And he takes him out of that pack and he throws him in your pack. But you got a dog in your pack that jumps a lot of rabbits too. Okay? Now, they both can't be jump dogs. All right? You either going to have one that is and one that ain't. You're going to have a dog that's either a jump dog and one that jumps a lot of rabbits, or vice versa. You can't have it both ways. Old timers tell you real quick, you can't have but one true jump dog in a pack. And if I take that true jump dog out of my pack and put him in your pack, he's still a true jump dog. It's not about who jumps the most rabbits. That's like keeping score in the first grade. You know, about who swings the most or who can go the furthest on the monkey bars. That don't mean anything. It's not about that. It's about the dog. See, people say, well, I like a jump dog to stay close. Well, we don't control what the jump dog does. We got zero control of that. Only thing we can do is magnify the skills that the true jump dog has to make them so that as they get older, they get better. If that dog's less than 5 years old, 5 or 6 years old, and they call him a jump dog, he ain't no jump dog. He's a dog that jumps a lot of rabbits. There's a big difference in it. But I've seen it. I've been watching it on Facebook. for the past, I don't know why, but for the past several weeks, I've seen a lot of talk about jump dogs on there. You define a jump dog of what you want to define him as, but you will not define him as for sale, and you will not define him as cheap, because I'm telling you, you're just not going to do it. Somebody posts up on Facebook. Let me tell you this right here. Somebody posts up on Facebook, dog for sale, jump dog for sale, or whatever, for $1,000, $1,500 or some bull crap like that right there. It's just a dog that jumps rabbits in their pack. You go buy it for $1,500 and take it and put it in your pack. It might not jump nowhere near as many rabbits as it jumped in their pack, because they're judging that one dog based off of all the talents of the rest of the dogs that's in the pack. And you can't do that, because a true jump dog is not judged off of all the other dogs. All the other dogs are judged off of him. It's not about how good or bad that they do. It's just about him or her, whatever it is. My daddy had one of the best jump dogs when I was a boy. He had one of the best jump dogs that there was. I firmly believe it. That son of a gun wasn't no way around it. It was a jump dog. He had another one. He actually had another one, but it was a heck of a jump dog too. But it was half rat terrier and half beagle. That was a hunting machine right there. But you can't what's up, Matthew? You can't like I said, there's a difference in a true jump dog and a dog that jumps a lot of rabbits. It's a clear difference in it. And y'all probably sitting there saying, well, Mike, tell me what your definition is of a jump dog. Well, I stick to the old timers way of doing that right there. You will know it whenever you see it. And I promise you, it ain't about how many rabbits it jumps. You will know it when you see it. That's why I hadn't commented on any of those posts on there, and because, for sake of, seeming like a butthole or telling them that they don't know what they're talking about or whatever, that ain't my place. That's not my job or my position to tell them what they know or what they don't know out there. Now, on here, this is my page, and I can tell you this. A jump dog is not the dog that jumps all the rabbits. That is a dog that jumps. That is a rabbit jumping dog, but it's not a jump dog. Old timers call them jumpers. So it's just a big difference. Everybody wants to keep score on it. A jump dog, here's the thing about it. Let me tell you this. You might hunt 3 or 4 days and you have good running, good finding, and all that good stuff right there. You just cut the pack out, just like I did this morning. Snowball come off the tailgate right here and went straight in that thicket right there and jumped a rabbit. Does that make her a jump dog? No. That makes a dog that jumped a rabbit. That's what she is. But you see, guys, don't get sucked in online into these conversations or reading these different definitions on what a jump dog is, because if they're having to ask, then it's a learning opportunity. And we're not going to be I learned a long time ago, if somebody's asking questions, they've already got it in their mind what they think the answer is. They just want to see if you agree or disagree. When I was an investigator, I already knew what I was going to say, and I already knew the answers to the questions, whenever I asked them. So when you see people post on there, well, what's a true jump dog? Well, they've already got it in their head what they think it is, and if you say something that does not line up with what they already think one is, then it just is what it is. It's like Ford and Chevrolet. It's like fast dogs, slow dogs. It's like Democrat and Republican. They're never going to agree. So just as well, just let it be. Either they got a new rabbit up, or either they finally got that rabbit to come out of his little circle hole there. A little circle area. Let me see, make sure everybody's out there. My thing hanging over here. Maggie's down yonder. Poor old Maggie, she's losing her hearing. I gotta take her and get her. I gotta take her to the hospital and get her hearing checked. It costs a little bit of money, but still, there ain't nothing you can do about it. But I still like to know. It's kind of like people would. It's like kind of like people would. You got people. You got kennels. Okay, everybody's got a kennel of some sort. Whether my daddy, we just called them dog lots. My daddy, he never had a kennel. He just had dog lots. But a kennel is a different creature than running a kennel is a different than just having dogs. Running dogs or whatever. Kennel has to operate in a certain way, and people don't. But let me put this right here: if you got dogs, and you got a kennel, you got a kennel, okay? But there's a difference in somebody, just the same as jump dogs and dogs that jump rabbits, just the same as Ford and Chevrolet, just the same as every other opposite that there is in the world. There's a difference in people that breed dogs that are breeders, and then you got people that raise a litter every now and again. That's not a breeder. That's somebody that raises a litter every now and again. And I had a guy call me from West Virginia, and he said that he was a breeder, and I said, okay. And I went to ask him a bunch of different questions, and he said he didn't know a bunch of the answers. I said, well, that's fine, and all that right there. And he said he wanted to start him a kennel. And I said, well, Bo, I said, don't you think you should have already started your kennel before you become, or say you become a breeder? I said, being a breeder takes a long time. It takes several years of studying a particular breed or bloodline. It don't mean just specifically Beagles. It could be freaking Irish Wolfhounds. It don't matter. So everybody's got a different light. So when it comes to Facebook and all that stuff, what goes on there, when it comes to all that right there, is the best thing to do is just sit back and watch it happen. Now, every now and again, you'll see me put an eyeball on something because I'm interested to see what the comments are. But here lately, there's been a whole lot of chit-chat on there about what a jump dog is. All I can tell you is it's not for sale. That's all I can tell you. So, but I love everybody, and everybody's got an opinion or whatever. But that's a fact. And they got a jump dog. They say, man, I got a jump dog. I'll sell you. Unless you got $10,000, they wanting $10,000 for them, don't buy him. Now you say, well, I bought a dog and he jumps a lot of rabbits. Well, good. I'm glad. I got 12 dogs out here, and they all jump rabbits. All of them. But I ain't got but 2 of them out there. Really 1.5 that I call a jump dog. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. I've only ever seen 5 in my whole life. 5 true jump dogs in my whole life. And I've seen a lot of dogs that could jump rabbits. One of them I had, one of them I owned, she just died. Well, see, if I got one dog in let me put it like this right here. If I got one dog in my kennel that's jumping all the rabbits, then I'm getting rid of everything else. I want everybody to be able to do it. Jump and run their own rabbit. Does that mean that they all jump dogs? Heck no. It's just the way that it is. Sounds like we got 2 rabbits going. Sadie's over there running one. pretty much all there together. It's just, I guess the sound of her mouth got it thrown off some right there. So, what's up, Tim? What's up, Doug? Good morning. Wow. But yeah, don't, you know. You got to remember, though, old timers are the ones that lay down these definitions. I want every dog to be able to jump in. That's right. That's what you want. Every dog in the pack to bring it to the table. Now, you're going to have some that's a little better than other ones. You're going to have some, they pick up checks a little better. You're going to have some that drive a track a little better. You're going to have some that they're going to turn back to the point of loss a little better. You're going to have some that handle a little better. You're going to have some that seems like that they got a little bit more brains than the other one. But y'all got to remember, here's what we always got to remember. The old timers, they didn't run dogs for the same reason that we run dogs. Okay, my great Pap, he didn't I don't blame you. I don't blame you there, Elijah. But my great Pap, he didn't run dogs for the same reason I run dogs. He run dogs to put food on the table. Okay, that's what he did. That's right, Doug. Ain't no sense in it. But we gotta remember, there's a reason for everything. My great Pap, my grandpap, my daddy, all of us, we run dogs for different reasons. And I just took everything that they taught me and just kind of just encompassed it all and tried to put together a decent pack of dogs. That gone sun's about to blind me over there. Old Big Eyes coming up right yonder. Elijah said he ain't feeding a pack of dogs on the weight under his feet. That's right. I don't expect anybody to do that. Maggie's right down here. Them other dogs is gone. Maggie's down here running by herself. They done stretched out down there. But ain't no sense in arguing about it because they're never going to agree. They're never going to agree. But I can bet you this right here. Let an old timer walk into the conversation down at the feed store, down at the barber shop. Let an old timer that people respect. I know several of them. And let them walk in there and sit down. A lot of us young guys or younger guys, we'll sit and we'll listen to them old timers because, like I said, they run dogs for a different reason. My great Pap and them during the Depression, you think they give a crap about getting a line? You think they cared about all they cared about was putting meat on that table. That's what they cared about. The Depression, which my family was so poor, I'm kind of like that Alabama song, we so poor that we couldn't even tell about the daggone Depression, I'm sure. But, man, you got old timers out there shooting daggone rabbits with 22 pistols. Man, I remember them telling me stories. This ain't no joke, guy. I remember them telling me stories about taking and rabbit hunting with a forked stick. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I reckon I've killed a rabbit every way you kill a rabbit. I ain't never killed one with a forked stick while the dogs was running him. So everybody's got different reasons why they do what they do. Some do it for fun. Some still run dogs for food. But I can tell you this: in 2021, it's most likely not their primary source of food on the table, like it was for a lot of our great grandparents during the Depression and during the early 1900s. So they was running rabbit dogs. They didn't care if that joker was bred Branco, Northway, Schmanko, or anything else. All they cared about was getting that rabbit to make that circle so they could get him on the table. That's what they cared about. Everybody nowadays trying to be better than everybody. It's just, look, it's a sport, and we all love it, and I hope we all love it anyway. Some dogs require more time than others. They have a good days and bad days just like us, but you got to be able to read your. Let's see what we got to be able to read here, Elijah. My finger ain't working. Uh-oh. There it is. Read your dogs. I got you. Yes, sir. You know you'll pack. But I can tell you this right here, guys. It can't be but one definition to any given phrase that applies to all. You open up a dictionary and you look up something, you'll have two definitions if it can be used as a noun and a verb, or adjective or adverb, whatever. Come to dogs. I can't move this daggone phone much or I'll lose y'all. That thing will slap off. But what I can tell you is that jump dog ain't for sale. I've changed a few people's minds over the years about what a jump dog is, based off of what the old timers taught me. But you won't change many. Get him, lady girl. Get him out of there. He went out and made him a circle, came back to the same spot. Oh yeah, Elijah. You got to run what you like. I don't argue with them. I just, what's up, Jonathan? I don't argue with them about anything. Everybody, you run what you feed it. You feed it, you like it, you run it. You happy, I'm happy. Now, somebody brings a dog and asks me what I think about that dog, I tell them, but unless he's out here messing up the run, I keep my mouth shut. I have enough time criticizing my own dogs. I ain't got time to mess with somebody else's. But now, y'all know y'all have heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. I like tough days in the woods just as much or more than I like good days. Dogs ain't learning if they're getting spoon fed a track. They ain't learning a daggone thing except for run and bark. You get old twisting, turning daggone swamp rabbit. School's open. School's in session. Grown dogs and young dogs, they gonna learn every time they hit the woods. That's why I try to run mine 3 to 4 days a week. I want them to have as much education as they can. Share. Have as much education as they can, and I want them to be in class as often as they can be there. You say, well, what about the tough days just make good days that much better too. I got 12 dogs on the ground right now this morning. 12 dogs. That rabbit's still putting it on them out there. So I run 1 dog, 2 dogs, 4 dogs, 6 dogs, 10 dogs, 12 dogs, whatever it is. That rabbit, he's still gonna run his race. He's still gonna know how to take them to school. I can't wait to get to go up there and hunt with KC and them, and Jason Horn and them fellas. Cookham Kennels, Brush Busting Kennels. Who else is it? There's one other one I see on there sometime. They said one group on there. I think KC. I think y'all hunt with them guys. Them something boys. I can't remember the. Sun's bright this morning. Old rabbit's winding them down up there, I believe. Turn around this way, get that glare off that dog box. But yeah, hope I didn't bore y'all with all that chit chat there. Adrian Blaylock said, I'm running fox dogs. You stroking them this morning then, I bet you. They trying to get him lined back up down there. Deer season, I'm fixing to get started deer hunting, so I won't be running as much as I usually do, but we'll still do the best we can. I like chasing them horns. What's up, Chad Strong? What's up, D-Bear? Can't tell if they together or what they are. I stopped, Elijah, I stopped back during during all the high prices or whatever, but I actually got an order for one right now. I got the bill. Somebody driving her. That's Maggie driving a rabbit to me right now. No, that ain't Maggie. That's daggone Felina driving one. Yeah, you let me know if you want one built. I'll build you one. They're about $1,450 right now for one for a 4-stall. Oh, I know who that is. She ain't running so long I didn't about recognize her. That's Marisol down there running that rabbit by herself. I can't find a wire you use around me. You might have to travel to get your wire. That dog's over yonder. You got Marisol right out here running one by herself. The sun is bright. Marisol's first time she's been out of the pen since she had puppies. She's coming on with them. There's Percy back yonder. Marisol probably got tired. And they ran that rabbit track for about 3 miles. You get to the 3-mile mark, you can go ahead and count it. If you know you running one rabbit about 3 miles, you get close to that 3.3 mile mark, somewhere like that right there. No more than 3.5 miles. He going in a hole or they're gonna catch him, one or the other. That's just the way it is. Rabbit can't do it. The metabolism's too high. The science that I forget the name of that acid that gets into the muscles. They go so long without hydration. That's why we call it running them stiff. The acid gets in the muscles and locks them up. Won't be long they'll be caught. And it really don't matter how fast you run them, it's just the way it is. Good deal. Good deal. I just got a brand new box of them in. I'd run out. Just got a brand new box of orange hats in. Here they come. Chunking that hind end now. Oh, but that's the same rabbit. That's a different rabbit. Yeah, I didn't get the deer hunt Saturday. We was on vacation, so I went on took vacation. Didn't worry about running no deer dogs Saturday. But we're gonna run them tomorrow and Thursday. Tomorrow, Thursday, and Saturday.